How am I sure your destiny will be great? How am I sure that it will not be cut short? How? Because everybody wants to fly. But sometimes, just when the bird decides to go, and that is when the hunter takes it. Sometimes, just when the animal wants to leave, he leaves his leash and decides to go out, and that is when the hunter takes. The devil is in the project looking for how to be able to steal and kill and destroy all of us. And my prayer daily is that I will be so invisible that just when you pass, they say the devil was here looking for you. Remember the Lord thy God. A tragedy come daily. There are days I wake up and it's as though I was dead. There was a day I wake up and I was not alive. It was my spirit that was hovering around the room, and I knew my body. I know I was gone. It was not an encounter, it was an attack. I know what is an encounter, and I know when dead is dead. And I shouted, I refuse to die. I am Philip Cephas. I belong to God. You see, now I'm going. The Lord said, no, I return back to my body. I said, let's continue. I was sweating. I looked for the next village to go for outreach. Let me cast out. I said, let me see the devil again. The number one tragedy of life is death. Everything you think you know now, you want to live your life, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to achieve this, you want to achieve that. If you neglect God in it, I'm telling you the truth, when the devil comes, you can't resurrect. You can't even resurrect now, you can't even resurrect later. It's not possible. The beauty of everything that God has earmarked for you to be able to do in life will be cut short. It's true. It's number one tragedy. Eternal life is good, but people that are born again still die. You need to know beyond that. You need to be able to always, every day, you must walk in it. It's possible for you to die and still go to heaven, but is that what you want now? Because that is not really the plan and the purpose of God. The plan and the purpose of God is not for us to die and go to heaven. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I still believe that it's even possible. God will even wish. You know, God is in a mission for conquest to get as many people as possible. So it's possible, even if it is going to be possible for you to lose your soul and win 1,000 people, I think it's a profit to the kingdom of heaven. So what I'm trying to let you understand, the goal is not just for you to be born again and escape. The goal is to ensure that we bring the entire system of this earth under the government of God. But how can you do that when yourself life is a challenge? You can't be a partaker of eternal life sufficiently well for you to live daily. It's not possible. And that is why death have cheated a lot of people. I knew people that rose so mightily in my city. Mightily. All of a sudden they just died. One that I went to minister for him just some month ago, he said he slept, he did not wake up. An apostle. I was shocked. Why? They don't know. They kept him. They say you will resurrect after 3 days. This is 2 months. He has not resurrected. They should go and bury him. But I began to hear all kinds of things. All kinds of things later on. All kinds of things. I'm trying to let you understand that I know we have all kinds. I know God has serious plan for us. But these things are not automatic. They are not. Another tragedy, of course, is that it's possible for a man to be alive, he's not dead, but yet again he's not born again. It's a great tragedy. How can you fulfill your call without being born again? You fulfill an ambition, you can't fulfill calling. Calling comes, of course, when you know your Creator. That is why a lot of people, of course, they are really, they are not dead, they are alive, but yet again, they are not born again. It's a challenge. At the tail end, they will still lose their soul, which doesn't make sense. No matter whatsoever you gain, the Bible says at the tail end, if you lose your soul, you still lost everything. Another tragedy, of course, is that a man is born again, is alive, but yet again is not walking in purpose. I realize that your life will only begin to make meaning the day you understand your assignment on the earth. Yes. In fact, you will forever be confused until you know your assignment. Forever. Because that is what gives you definition. When you know your assignment, even if you have an opportunity to go to, I don't know which country I will call apart from even US, you won't go. I don't want to believe that if Apostle Ifa want to go to US tomorrow, he cannot escape and go. Or Apostle Galaba, you can go. You have you can go. But you can't go and leave town, because town is enough responsibility. When a man has not find that thing that makes him to live daily, if any door become a door, any way become a way, he's still a confused person. There are people that will fulfill their call in America. It may not be you. If you know your own is in Narai, when you go there, you may die after 2 weeks. Another greatest tragedy is that a man may be born again, he may be alive yet again, he has no sense of purpose. It's a challenge. A youth is not supposed to be purposeless, or he should not be someone that has no understanding of what he ought to do. Part of the challenge of a youthful person is to understand what he ought to do that bring God pleasure. When you understand that, days will turn to weeks, weeks will turn to months, months will turn to years, and you will not even remember that something is wrong with you. Because when many times people wake up and they feel as though there is something missing in their life, I realize they have not have a sense of purpose. When you do, every day becomes enjoyable. And no matter what the devil do, it will make you love them more. You learn them more. And how do you discover your purpose? Of course, number one, knowing God, which is remembering God. Number two, you must serve in the house of God. Nobody, see, no matter, I've never seen a man that just went and climbed Mountain Everest and came back and said he had God from there. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a very big fat lie. You must serve. You must serve. You must serve in any area of interest that you have. If you like to sell shoe, look for somebody that is doing shoe. Go there. If you are there for a while, if it doesn't fit, you will leave by default. There are many of you that have tried many things in life. Later on, you came back to one. Is that not true? It's like that. Because not everybody may hear that audible voice of God. You see, the problem is, when we say, okay, you must hear God, it's a topic that we need time to explain it. Because you'll be shocked that you have been hearing God, just that what you call hearing God was not even really hearing God, because you are hearing God, yet again you choose not to hear Him. Because God does not speak dramatic.